Do you ever feel like there is potential within you for something more? A potential that feels difficult to tap into? So often we move through our life unaware of or unable to access the power we hold within us. And yet, by becoming aware of our thoughts and our emotions and our actions, we can begin to shift our patterns of behavior and unlock the full power and potential of the mind. So let's take a closer look today at how we can do this. Hello, I'm Jason and welcome to the Awakened Mind channel. And if you like our work, just consider hitting the like button and sharing your videos with a friend, sharing these videos with a friend and yours too. And I just thank you for supporting us in any way that you can. So today, I'd like to dive into the power of the mind and how we can unlock the power of our mind to enhance our lives. And what we don't always realize is that our thoughts create our reality. They can either help us to grow to achieve our full self-expression, or they can hold us back, keeping us bound to the past and to limiting beliefs we took on long ago. For example, if we believe that the world is a terrible place, and we continually think to ourselves that nothing we will do will change, and over again, our actions will reflect these thoughts. We won't take action on our callings and little will change in our lives, which will only reaffirm what we already believe to be true. Now, you could argue for why your beliefs are true, giving all sorts of convincing arguments why it is so. But the real question is, are your beliefs supporting you? Are they helping you to actually live the life that you long for? And if not, is it worth considering how you might go about making a change, since our thoughts can indeed make us well, or they can make us sick? You see, we can start by considering the thoughts we begin our day with, which play a big role in determining our future. It's an unconscious cycle. We wake up, we're thinking thoughts, and a staggering 95% of those thoughts are the same thoughts that we had yesterday. And these thoughts dictate our emotions. Our emotions then dictate our behaviors, which then go on to reaffirm our thoughts and beliefs. You see, it's just like this one big cycle that just goes over and over again. And as Dr. Joe Dispenza has pointed out, the body does not know the difference between an emotion conjured up due to a real threat and an emotion conjured up due to, let's say, an anticipation of a negative event. So if we have a habit of thinking negatively, we continue to reaffirm that emotion for the body. And this is how we condition ourselves over and over again. And this unconscious cycle continues until we interrupt it. Now, interrupting this subtle program, it requires awareness, intention setting, and movement beyond the analytical mind. We've got to step out of that. And through meditation, for instance, we slow down our habitual thought patterns and we become more aware of thoughts that are controlling us. Essentially, through meditation, we create space between the I, that is the observer, and the thoughts themselves. And this empowers us to shift our focus to that which will truly nourish us. Now, I get it. This is definitely easier said than done. We are creatures of habit. And so even if our thoughts are limiting us, there is some comfort or sense of control there. And so we need to be willing to step beyond what we think we know and to soften and to surrender. And this may take time, and that's okay. Rewiring our patterns of behavior, it's a process, and you can begin this process through visualization. through seeing and feeling whatever it is you authentically wish for. So let's say you want to start your own business, but there are a handful of limiting beliefs holding you back from doing it. Well, by taking the time to really sink into a visualization of this dream coming to fruition, you begin to train your body on what it feels like to attain your vision. Now, remember, the brain doesn't know the difference between a visualization and an actual experienced reality. It simply feels the energy or emotion of the occurrence, whether real or imagined. And over time, this creates a blueprint for the future you. In other words, the feelings associated with your vision. You might have feelings of confidence, a feeling of power, a feeling of success. This becomes less foreign to you. You already have experienced them through your visualizations, and this will give you the power to take action that is in alignment with these feelings. And as you take these steps towards building your business, it will then feel almost like a coming home. What was once unknown is now known. The unfamiliar then becomes familiar. Now, as Dr. Joe Dispenza says, to change then is to be greater than your environment. Now, this is a crucial insight to remember this, because this process is all about reclaiming the power we hold within us. If we wait for some external source to give us permission or power to change, we could be waiting our entire lifetime. Our power is not determined by the world around us. It comes from inside. Just let me repeat that again. Our power is not determined by the world around us. It comes from inside. And it's also important to remember this because many of us encounter resistance as we begin to grow and evolve. Societal messaging or even people we know might prefer that we stay as we were, because after all, they too find comfort in the familiar. However, our inner power must be greater than any external forces that try to limit us. We are called to align with the innate wisdom we hold, staying close to the awareness that we are more than our conditioned thoughts, beliefs, and our actions. We are so much more than that. Now, external resistance is not the only type of resistance you may encounter. In fact, you will likely meet face to face with inner resistance as you begin your journey of unlocking your mind's full potential. Keep your awareness open to any excuses or subconscious beliefs that might try to intervene with your transformation. For instance, thoughts like breathing problems just happen to run in my family, or it's normal for me to feel this way, are the kinds of thoughts that can quietly hold us back from change. Now, yes, there might be breathing problems in your family, and yes, whatever you are experiencing is normal, but be mindful of the weight you give to these thoughts, and if they are trying to make you accept less than your full potential. So I invite you to begin this process by taking time to meditate today. Just sinking quietly into mindful awareness and just notice what limiting thoughts or emotions are recurring for you. Notice as if you were an outside observer, and then once you are able to create that space, take some time to visualize what you truly long for. Feel it as if you were alive and real in this very moment. Your body doesn't know otherwise, and then set an intention to continue this as a daily process. Change, it doesn't occur overnight, but with continual practice, you may one day find yourself naturally embodying the change that you long for. I hope that this video was helpful and insightful for you. If you feel called to unlock the power of your mind, Begin. Let us know by setting that intention in the comments below right now. Let it be a commitment to the universe, a bold statement of your intention to step into your full potential. I wish you an inspired and insightful day ahead, and I'll have more to share with you very soon, and much love your way.